Hello, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is LadyJet2, also known as Oriole, LJ, and Carla here on the net. Now, this is my first ever audio blog review, so I've decided that I would do it on the third season finale of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Yeah, weird place to start, but let me give you a bit of background on me. I was one of those nervous gals looking at MLPFIM and going, oh god, another girly girl show. Wonderful. Well, at least Transformers Prime is on in the evening, and My Little Pony is on in the morning, and I won't have to deal with it. Then I saw the art, and I was kind of impressed. Looks actually cute, I thought to myself. Then, once the series started, a lot of my other tomboy friends and other people on the internet were saying that it was a good show. So, I watched the first episode, then the next, and before long, yup, I got hooked. I became a Pegasister or Brony overnight. So, why am I starting on the season finale for the third season? Well, it left the biggest impact on me, especially since the controversy surrounding Alicorn Twilight and the rage about it was everywhere on the internet. I love the show. Sure, I didn't like every episode, but they all left me smiling and satisfied at the end of the credits. The songs were awesome, and the story builds up these six ponies into fleshed out characters. The background ponies are always a laugh, as well as Spike, and I have to say, I don't hate a single episode. Not even the ones that the other bronies hate or find stupid. I took it all with a stride and eagerly awaited the next episode. So when I found out that the rumors about Twilight Sparkle becoming an alicorn were true, at first I was just a little nervous. But the writers and the producers and animators never let me down before. As nervous as I was, it was kind of that more excited, what will they do to make this work nervousness. Hell, I rolled my eyes at the other bronies on MyLittleBrony.com and MemeBase on Cheeseburger Network, raging and saying that they would quit the fandom if it happens. And yes, I realize the irony that most of the images I've put on here are from MyLittleBrony.com. But anyway, then the third season finale of My Little Pony aired. And it was underwhelming for me. I went into the episode completely excited, like I had said, hoping for something epic and awesome that would really show that the writers knew what they were doing and that I could enjoy the change for Twilight. Instead, it felt like it was 20 minutes of songs, 5 minutes of plot and resolution, and 5 minutes of coronation. It felt empty. Kinda like a Miss America pageant. The peppy songs I had enjoyed before, that were always something to look forward to, well, they were there. 7 of them, crammed into the episode. About 10 minutes of actual episode, almost half a 22-minute runtime, song. And not good songs. They were musical numbers in the very worst of the sense, at least to me. They contributed very little, if nothing. Especially the opening song, which was, "Oh, look at the sun shining upon Ponyville this fine morn," paraphrased, mind you, sung by Twilight Sparkle before she has a cloud of rain just suddenly open up and pour on her head. Uh, well, maybe I should tell the short version of the story before reviewing it in whole. Well, like I said, Twilight wakes up, sings a "Oh, what a beautiful morning" song, gets rained on, and she blames it on Rainbow Dash. Except it's not Dash. It's Rarity. And she has Rainbow Dash's cutie mark. Oh, and by the way, this was the first commercial. So yeah, that was the first 5 minutes after the intro song. So Twilight looks around for Rainbow Dash and finds her at Fluttershy's cottage. And then, through a series of wandering around, finds out that the others have all had their cutie marks switched. Rarity has Rainbows, Rainbows has Fluttershy's, Fluttershy has Pinkies, Pinky has Applejacks, and poor Applejack has Rarities. Almost immediately after going back to look through her magical books, Twilight finds out that the book she had been given the night before by her mentor and teacher, Princess Celestia, was the reason for the cutie mark troubles. It was Star Swirl the Bearded's, or was it Star Bearded the Swirls? I can never get him straight. Anyway, ancient and very influential unicorn book, in which Twilight had been entrusted to finish the old stallion's final spell. Twilight kind of casts the spell that night, and the elements of harmony in the background react to it. Or at least it looks like the minor five do. Twilight's tiara only reacting to the saying of the spell and then influencing the other five. So Twilight realizes that it's all her fault. Sings a song, goes up to her room to mope. Spike, her dragon assistant, hurries up after her and tries to cheer her up, inadvertently helping her to figure out a way to fix it. So she does just that, singing a song all along the way about how the elements of harmony will remind her friends about their friendship to each other and how to get them to have their correct cutie marks. Yeah, that was the conflict. Fixed very, very quickly. Oh, but we're not done yet. We still have 10 more minutes of filler, and Twilight to turn into an alicorn. So, Twilight, with her friends all fixed, realizes she now knows how to finish Star Swirl's spell, and goes to the library to do just that, saying the spell out loud as she finishes it. Wasn't that how this whole thing started in the first place? Saying a spell out loud? And then, just as she puts the final dots in the book, she's zapped by the other five elements and turned into a scorch mark on the floor. I kid you not, that's what actually happened. Somewhat. No, she doesn't actually get zapped into a pile of ash. Instead, she is taken to a strange place. Kinda looks like space to me, or maybe the space between spaces. Maybe she got, caught up in a TARDIS. I'm not sure. Anyway, she's met by Princess Celestia. The princess tells Twilight that she has fulfilled her destiny at last, proving that she was the type of material to earn a pair of wings, since she became so powerful by learning about the friendship of magic. And of course, she exemplified each of those elements: honesty, kindness, laughter, loyalty, and generosity, that she all learned from by the help of her friends. And then, suddenly, she appears outside of her house library in a massive kind of firework thing in the same shape of her cutie mark, and has wings. The other members of the main six are so excited that she now has wings as well as a horn that they just kind of flip out. And of course, they now find out that she's a princess, as Princess Celestia has said, seeing as how she kind of poofed in to say so. We have another song or two, the coronation, and that's it, pretty much. That's the episode. Yeah, kind of underwhelming for me, especially considering, again, just over 9 minutes of a 22-minute runtime is song, which is really, really annoying for me. And I liked the other songs, but to have pretty much every scene have a song, it really feels shoot in. Like they needed filler. We're still 3 minutes short. The songs were praised. Yay! Everybody dance and be happy. La 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 la. I'm just sitting there going, please stop singing now. Please stop singing now. Please. Oh dear Lord, stop the singing. Okay. My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic is a musical show. I suppose having 7 songs in one 22-minute episode isn't the worst or best that could happen. But what else is there that makes it so meh? Well, there's the conflict, or lack thereof. Really? I mean, Twilight's half-assed casting of a half-finished spell, which she even mentions doesn't even rhyme, caused all of this? And then she fixes it by finishing the rhyme, kind of weird way to write a spell, in less than 3 minutes. And, that of course completes her homework from Princess Celestia in maybe about 10 minutes of the show. Yeah. even shorter in time, probably, of the universe. Okay, come on, guys. This could have been so much bigger. This could have been a grand scale issue. Something like this, I think, should have taken 2 episodes, like most of the others. Give the plot the respect it deserves. Really. Shoving the entire plot into the first 10 minutes, with the remaining being Twilight's transformation and coronation and song, makes it feel like it was a rush job. And the show, I think, needs the respect that it deserves. Yeah, yeah. I can hear what you're saying now with the computer screen. It's for 6 to 10-year-old little girls, LJ. I get it. But then you have to look at it and look at what the writers have thrown in. Pulp culture adult movie references. The Big Lebowski, Doctor Who, Star Trek, and others that I'm sure I'm forgetting or haven't noticed. You kind of expect the writers to give a nod to the older audience that's become a huge part of the fan base, especially in a season finale. I mean, yes, we did get a little derpy nod in a background, and Lyra was there bouncing up and down, being insane as a background pony, but that wasn't much. In the end, it feels like they kind of forgot us. Like they just wanted to get to the end of the season 3 so they could work on season 4. Who knows? Maybe season 4 will give us, hopefully, more explanations, and hopefully it'll take us back to the writing and spaced out songs that we love. But I have to say I'm nervous. Also, something really bothered me about this episode, and it had to do with the cutie marks. Let's take a hypothetical situation. Let's say that Pinkie Pie's cutie mark from the very beginning wasn't to make people happy. Let's say it was for running a farm. Applejack's cutie mark. She was raised on one, after all, but she was completely miserable. But her cutie mark said that no, this is what you are meant to do. I don't care if you like it or not. So Pinkie Pie goes through life miserable, but continuing to do something that her cutie mark says is her destiny. Doesn't that kind of sound like a chain? Like ponies have no free will when it comes to their destiny? Like they can't decide that for themselves that they want to do something else? I mean, what if there are actually ponies out there who hate their cutie marks because they take no joy in what they are destined to do? They are forever chained to the mark on their flank to tell them their job, and they hate it. Okay, so let's take that as an actuality, and that means that everything is predestined in MLPFIM. You can't change what you are meant to do because someone, somewhere, or very possibly the magic of Equestria and friendship, has already locked that ball and chain on your flank. That's kind of depressing. Kind of makes me want to keep the CMCs as blank flanks. That'd be a good thing, I think. But of course, I could be overthinking things and getting ahead of myself. I've done that before. In the end, I will still watch the show and still hope for better things to come. Maybe it was just a minor slump. I mean, come on, we've all had our bad days. I'm not going to give up on My Little Pony. No. My faith is shaken, yeah, but I am still clinging to the ship in the storm. Maybe I could look back at where the started from next time and see how it's all come to fruition. See if I can't make some sort of sense out of this strange, empty feeling season finale. Anyway, I hope you'll join me next time. If you would like to meet have another next time, feel free to leave comments and suggestions. Please no flames. I hate to have to get Discord on you. But anyway, this is LJ signing off for now. Ta ta!